All right, so this thing works really well. I'm not really even going that deep. I'm just shoving it in and turning it. And I'm just kind of taking the top 4 inches and twisting. Of course, I'm doing this with one hand. But what I'm doing is I'm gonna let the roots do most of the work for me. That polished off. And then, because there's dirt here, there's not a lot of life in it, it's pretty dry. What we're gonna do is bring some life back to it. I've got some, I'm gonna pull the weeds out, the brush, get rid of old garbage, metal, stuff like that. I've tilled this, believe it or not. All I did was just twist the soil. I don't really want to turn it over. If there is any life left in it, like microbes that are still hanging on, I don't want to expose them and kill them. I just want to break it up so that I can get them the nutrients that they need. Then I'm going to add some more microbes when I do the liquid fertilizer. So I got this stuff. This is good stuff. I've used it before. It really, the plants react to it really well. I'm going to mix some of this in to the top 3 inches of the soil and mix it in after I pull these weeds and stuff. And then I'm going to do a liquid fish fertilizer, a little bit of that. And it has some microbes in it. It's just stuff off the shelf at Home Depot. It's organic stuff. And those microbes, that'll wake them up. We'll water it, that'll wake up the microbes. They'll start going to work. And then the beans are gonna suck the nitrogen out of the air and put it in the ground for the other plants to get. And the microbes will unlock the phosphorus. And that way, whatever's hidden in there can be accessed. And that's the thing about microbes. Like all that corn out there, that's corn they raised for feed. So it was supposed to turn brown and harden up, and then they harvest it. But the microbes will access stuff that's locked up in the soil that we can't unlock without them. So, you know, people put nitrogen and phosphorus on their soil. They kind of have to because they haven't figured out how to unlock the nitrogen and phosphorus that's in the soil already, that's holed up that the plants can't get to. It's like chemically locked up. So microbes, if people could afford to spray microbes, or if the government would subsidize some organic aspects into major large scale farming, you could spray the microbes on your fields, water them, you keep them watered. Not everybody can do that, I get it, but what would happen in some cases is that the microbes would go down and release the hundreds of tons of phosphorus and nitrogen that's locked up in the soil. And you know, you can watch some Joel Salatin and some other university farm sites to learn more about that. But I'm gonna do that on a small scale here. I'm gonna let the microbes do the work, and they're gonna release what's already down there for the plants. And I'm just gonna give them some water, a little bit of food every now and then, and let them do their job. So here we go.